Welcome back, everybody, to more Pokemon Platinum, the Struggle 6. Last episode, we made it pretty much all the way through Iron Island, and we worked out, from our experience, that Lucario might actually be a terrible Pokemon. It kind of went role reversal. I get it now. You're responsible for agitating the Pokemon. I don't care what good reason you may have, but I don't want you bringing any trouble into the mine. And then it's just generic Team Galactic stuff. They're abducting all the Pokemon, blah, 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 blah. Code of ethics, blah, 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 blah. Take what we want, blah, 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 blah. Let's take on our two ball cuts with a Zubat and a Glameow. They feel like they came to the wrong meeting. Like we had all these trainers with kind of imaginative Pokemon, and then we have this again. Also, I thought we'd put our own Lucario in because we're not flexing on him by any stretch, but I mean, given the struggles his Lucario had last episode, I didn't even bother using ours for most of it. Because, again, it really struggles in this location. Luckily, these guys are about as strong as, well, me after I've done my back in for like the 8th time. Trying to lift up anything. Oh, don't get old. Getting old sucks. Oh, all you have to do is look at something funny and it hurts. Threw out my back a couple of weeks ago just trying to bend over to pet a dog. Oh, what a world. That's gonna hurt. Please don't take out our Lucario. He's trying so hard. Okay, you didn't. Trying and failing so very hard. At least his Lucario has Metal Claw, which will be better. Again, oh, why would you use Quick Attack on Crow? God, I was trying to go and kick it. Oh, well, it's fine. Yeah, him having Metal Claw actually makes his Lucario slightly better suited to this battle than even ours is, as ridiculous and embarrassing as that is. Speaking of ridiculous and embarrassing, I don't think we can even take that out with a +2 attack, so we're going to let him try and do it. I think we're going to hit ourselves. Yep. Yeah. We didn't take ourselves out, though. Not that it really mattered, but... oh, dear, dear, dear. What do we even want to use? Get in there, cheese. Okay, that works. I was really hoping it would use Quick Attack on Stunky, and it should have based on the pattern, but you just never know, right, until you see it happen. Can we take out Golbat with Confusion? We can! Hooray! Our cheese actually made his mark. Level 36. An okay level up. 3 speed. We need more +3 speeds. I want to cry, my heart is shattered. They're too tough to handle. What a combination. Yes, we are a sick combo. Yes, apparently. Anyway, he's gone. Listen, I have a Pokemon egg here. Would you take it with you? No! And then you say yes, but then you don't have space. I know modern Pokemon games have this problem as well, where it gives you fake choice, where most of the answers are yes or yes. Well, come on, if I say no... there should be some consequence for that. I also thought there would always be an item right here, but there isn't. Missed opportunity in my mind. Anyway, there is an item up here. Not an item we're going to need, but there is an item up here. Hello, Graveler. I'm still going to leave you alone. This is the one time we got healed because we were with, a guy, a partner, walking with us. There is a stone, a shiny stone. Not useful for us whatsoever, but, I mean, it's there. You could also come in here and get a metal coat. Again, not particularly useful for us, especially given we have the iron plate anyway, but it's there. Good if you were actually using it, wanting to use a Steelix and go from an Onyx, but not for us. Anyway, we can go straight down and straight back to the city we were in, Canalave City. Had a moment and forgot its name. So I was like, wait a minute, pause it out, pause it out. And we're back. You don't get the same fun animations on the way back as you do on the way there. Oh well. So our team is mostly in the kind of level 35 region. Hopefully our backside does not get thoroughly kicked. Also, this is Sailor Eldritch's house. I guess we didn't visit before. I'm going to be a sailor just like my daddy. He's a real man among men. Even the sea doesn't scare him. Oh, but a gym leader would be cool too. Byron is so awesome. So really, the kid just wants to do anything. I mean, it's admirable in how easy it is, but kids be kids, right? Also, we're not talking to her. I want to point out this house exists. It's just a journalist's house. I'm good. I'll politely decline your offer. Hey there, champ-to-be. The gym leader here uses Steel-type Pokemon. Steel-type Pokemon are high defense, so you'd have to hit them hard. Now, in terms of options, I picked up this Water Pulse TM a couple of episodes ago. Boofruff can learn this thing, as can Scramble, but it's only 60 base power. If, for some reason, we end up pooping the bed in this gym, at least we have that option. We also have Focus Blast, and Focus Blast is not a move that I like to use, especially in-game. 120 base power is enormous. However, 70% accuracy is abysmal, and it only has 5 PP. So you could teach it to Lucario. I mean, you could technically teach it to Blissey too, but I mean, it already has an issue with having moves that do damage, so probably we're not going to do that. But we have backup plans in case we really struggle. Steel represents an unbending spirit. If one refuses to accept defeat, the path to victory reveals itself. We'll talk about the mechanic in this gym in a moment, not as if it's particularly complicated. It's Ricky with his Steelix. And don't get me wrong, having a special attacking move here would be awesome, but we don't have one. Instead, we're going to probably bravely run away as it happens. This gym shouldn't be that difficult. The only exception to that are people that use Steelix. We're going to have a real struggle against Steelix as it happens, because even though it's weak to fighting and fire, and we have both, that was a crit. We're just lucky it used Torment. Yeah, Steelix's base defense is absolutely gigantic. To the point where that Water Pulse TM that I mentioned could really come into its own. I never gave up, but still I failed to win. We're going to try... I don't like using TMs unnecessarily, so we're going to try and avoid doing it for now. But we'll see how we go. This is the mechanic, by the way. It's a branching path. I know. Scintillating. A Pokemon gym isn't only about seeing how tough your Pokemon happen to be, it's so much deeper than just that. It's a test of you as a person. It is like an exam. The only difference is if you lose, you have to shell things out of your wallet. Magnemite, you do not have ridiculously high physical defense, so I think we're going to be okay. This gym is going to point out that we only have 10 PP for Force Palm. I don't know why it only has 10 PP. Like, to me, that makes no sense. It's only 60 base power. Should have 20. Should have 20. That move was devastating. Yes, it was. I mean, we do have another move to use, but do you really want to be using Rock Smash in a gym? I don't think so. Up and down you go on the lifts. Me, I like to battle. We're definitely not going to be grinding, but we are going to take out all the trainers in this gym. Once you defeat a gym leader, you can't battle the trainers, so we might as well make the most of it. And trainer battles do give you more experience than just randos. We might be able to take this out with just Blaze Kick instead. Try and save a PP. Yep, there we go. Kick a magnet in the face. Take that, cartographers. Do you think we'd do enough damage with Rock Smash? I don't think we would to take out Magnemite at level 34, so we'll just keep kicking it. And hope we don't miss, because it'll probably use Thunder Wave and slow us down. And Magnemite. Who would have seen that coming? 3 Magnemites. Very, very, very imaginative of this guy. Having said that, this gym would have been far more interesting if Byron used a Magnezone, but he doesn't. You've got me feeling down. Boo. Yeah, this would have been a cool place to have seen a Magnezone. Also, this is a dead end. We just came here for the battle. You can go up here, and you already know this is a dead end because we saw it on the way. You can then go up here, and we're like, oh, there's a path to a path to nowhere. It's the very last path. At least they're quick. At least there's quick animation. And Ace has the knowledge and experience of battling at high levels. I'll demonstrate what that means to a noob like you. He has one Pokemon. Caesar. Or Caesar. We're definitely using Blaze Kick here, that's for sure. Again, this is a cool Pokemon that the gym leader could have used, but doesn't. I don't know, I don't get it. Also, we didn't take it out in one hit. Sizzle, 4 times weak to fire. We don't take it out in one hit. How bad? It doesn't even have... I mean, it has a good defense stat, but it's not that good. But it does at least give a lot of experience. Thank you, Caesar. Oh, I'm in the mood to sing a lullaby. Okay, buddy. Yeah, speaking of one Pokemon... So, this is something else about Scarlet and Violet that I've found very, very strange. How come the vast majority of the trainers in the game only have one Pokemon? I don't get it. Like, it's kind of nice in a way that trainers... I'm pretty sure this is the dead end. Yes, it is. It's kind of nice in a way that the trainers don't automatically battle you if they see you, although... It does feel kind of like it's betraying... I think this is the dead end too. Yes, it is. It does feel like it's kind of betraying the whole value of Pokemon where if your eyes meet, you must battle. Been like that forever. I don't inherently hate that change, but... Pokemon and people have worked together for many years. Let us show you an example of that history. The cynic in me wonders if trainers don't spot you because... it would look less bad than them glitch walking or slow motion walking towards you. I don't know. Like I said, I hope the game gets patched to have much better performance. I understand that the Nintendo Switch is not exactly the strongest in terms of its pure hardware power. But the Xenoblade games run perfectly fine. And they have a hell of a lot more going on at once than Pokemon games tend to, even in an open world setting. That would be a pretty good call-up. They could hire the Xenoblade folks within the Pokemon company. That would be really good. I would love to see that. It means it will probably never happen. Should we use a different Pokemon? I keep thinking about it and then being like, oh, our team would be terrible against this gym. It really is. Like, Virtue has Bug and a Flying type move, which is terrible. Grapes has Grass and effectively a normal type move. Not going to work. Scramble has Electric, could learn Focus Blast, but I only get 5 PP, and there's absolutely nowhere on this earth that anything is going to be a one-hit KO. There's nothing else to use. I don't think this is going to be a particularly difficult gym, but it's not giving me a lot of variety. Ah yeah, we're coming out swinging with super heavy judo chops. You are probably at the wrong gym, buddy. You should be with Maylene. And it's David with his Steelix again. We only have 3 Blaze Kicks left, so I guess we'll use Force Palm, and it's going to be a 3-hit KO. It is paralyzed at the very least. Because it's going to be a 3-hit, we'll use a Rock Smash in the middle. And if we... Okay, I was going to say, if we decrease defense, we could probably use another one, but just in case, we'll use Force Palm. Cool Pokemon Steelix, but doesn't get a lot of love. Having said that, if you ever see it in Pokemon Stadium 2, wow, it's a cool looking Pokemon. We have reduced defense, but I guess I'm going to stay in anyway because I don't really want to switch anything into it. Oh wow, we got a second paralysis. We lived. At least there's that. It does have Iron Tail. We know that for sure now. Maple, if it had Fire Fang rather than Ice Fang, I would switch in, but we don't, so we're just going to keep going. Had I have known, that we were going to get quite a soft start, I probably would have actually used Sword Stance, but we didn't get... That's not how it went. We're lucky, though. We're still alive. We're good. Ish. We are level 37 now, so we've gone from being the weakest to the highest level. And this is what I wanted. Aura Sphere. So right now we still can't... We can't get rid of Rock Smash. We wish we could. We can later. We can get these moves back with the move relearner. We're just going to have to get a Heart Scale, which if I need to, I'll get that off screen. We have to take Aura Sphere. We're going to take it over Force Palm for now. Aura Sphere can't paralyze, but it is a... I believe it's a 90 base power move in this game. It got nerfed afterwards. But it can't miss. Let's confirm that. I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, 90 base power. Doesn't have an accuracy check. It's a fantastic move. Even when it was moved to 80 base power in later games, it's still a very, very good move. Don't get me wrong, I understand that they feel like they have to rebalance the game sometimes. But there've been a lot of move tweaks in terms of power over the last few years in particular. And I kind of just wish they'd leave some of it alone. I get some of the tweaks, but I would rather have a new move of a certain type that's more powerful if it wants to balance out with the new, with the other types, than just get a nerf. That's just me. By focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths and weaknesses of that Pokemon. I mean, the example of that would be, so moves, say, like Flamethrower or Thunderbolt. They're stronger in terms of their base power in older games than, say, oh, of course we missed now, Psychic or Dark Pulse, significantly more so. Rather than nerfing some of their powers down to match others, I would rather we just got a new move that was maybe 95 base power. Same with Surf's been knocked back too. That's just me. Give me your opinion on that if you want in the comments. I'd be curious to see what you think. But that's just my opinion. I would rather see newer moves with higher base powers to go with what we already had than nerfing the moves we already have. And even if that means they have to technically redo the calculation on how damage works, I'd be fine with that. If they decide that, moves are too strong and are doing too much damage in general, if they tweak the formula so that a 95 base power move does maybe a fifth less damage on average, I'm okay with that. Because it would be consistent across the board. But again, I'm not a game designer, I'm not a Pokemon, software engineer. I'm just a nerd that plays games. So maybe there's a lot more work to that. I don't know. Maybe they don't care enough to bother changing it. I mean, ultimately, it's not going to pay them anymore, is it? Just something to contemplate. Also, this person has 3 Bronzors, so we finally got to use a Pokemon that wasn't just Lucario. It's kind of nice, isn't it? Shows how poor Bronzor's attacking stats are, though, that a Cricket can take, what, like 5 extra sensories from it? My focus was too narrow-minded. Yes. Yes, it was. Let's heal up our Cricketune. It did a good job. Apes is our lowest level Pokemon now. Crazy to think, given we've just been dealing with having Surf, but... Petal Dance just doesn't work for double battles. Oh, it's red. I wonder what that means. Also, I don't know why it lets you sneak around this if there's nothing over here. There's no hidden item. It's very, very strange. Anyway, here's the gym leader. Let's save just in case. I'm not particularly worried, but let's save just as a precaution. Honestly, it's because I don't want to bother going through this puzzle again, although we have to wait about 3 weeks for this game to save. That would have... That was just the way the Generation 4 games are. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Save. There you go. Took an eternity. Ah, that's Orberg's gym badge. I see. You've defeated my son. Well, clearly, because he's the first gym leader. That's no surprise. He still has much to learn. In place of my son Rock, I, Byron, will take your challenge. And he has a shovel to probably bury the remains of failed gym challenges. Why else would he have a shovel? Anyway, he starts off with the Magneton. Again, it should have Levitate, but it does not. And conveniently, because we have maximum power points on our newly learned Aura Sphere, let's just use that. I know it's dead. It was nice seeing you, Magneton. Ripperonis. Next up is Steelix. And Steelix, as you saw all the way through the gym, been causing some really significant challenges for me. I wonder if Byron's will be any more difficult. Oh, he's dead. It's dead. Okay, but that's alright. His last Pokemon is going to be his best, right? His ace. Bastiodon. Level 41. Oh, what's this? My last one? This is where we make our stand. Well, he's going to get tricky at some point, I'm sure. I mean, he is not the 6th gym leader. He's got to be really difficult. And he's gone. So, well, I hope you enjoyed that gym battle, because it didn't last very long. And that was him. My sturdy Pokemon defeated. Very sturdy. Very. In fairness, the ability sturdy did get buffed after this, so that you would always live on 1 hit point, like a built-in focus sash. You'd always live on 1 hit point if you're on maximum health, but that does not exist in Generation 4. So that just happened. You were strong enough to take down my prized team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mine Badge. Very, very imaginative. Much wow. Enables you to use the hidden move strength anytime outside of battle. We have 6 badges, so level 70 Pokemon, blah, 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 blah. And then we get TM91 for Flash Cannon, which we didn't see in the battle because we kind of ruined everything. And again, much like Iron Tail, it suffers from the problem of Steel type just being kind of pants offensively. Especially in Gen 4 and 5. So we will probably not be using that. It's not terrible on Lucario, but not a game changer. Anyway, let's see what our success means to Mr. Champion Making Liker. Oh, Daniel, you've been beating the gym leader. Good going. That makes it 6 gym badges. I tell you what, you're really turning into one fine trainer. If you were to say you're going to try and become the Pokemon champ, no one would laugh at you now. I'm in your corner, kiddo. So, I'm going to wrap this episode up for now. That was not a difficult battle, I think it's fair to say. Again, in the comments, let me know what you think about the decision to nerf powers of moves. Would you like to change the calculation? Would you have changed the powers on some of these moves at all? Let me know. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care now. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.